Shall we begin?
Let's begin now.
Hi everybody, it's Doreen, and I'm back today with another masculine card, and this time we are not using the Cricket, the Gypsy, or Erica. This time we will be using the Spellbinders dies, and I will be using the Card Creator A and the Card Creator B. So what does our card look like for today? This is the card that we will be making today. So come on and join me, and I'm going to show you how I made this card. Okay everybody, so let's bring up the supply so we can get started making our card. Now, as I said in the beginning of the video, I am not using any die cutting machine, so I'm not using my Cricut, my Gypsy, or Erica. This card is basically going to be made using these Spellbinder dies, and I'm using the Nestabilities card creators A and B. So I really like these because I didn't have to do any measuring, and everyone knows how I hate to measure. But for the sake of those who don't have the Spellbinders Nestabilities card creator, I have gone ahead and actually measured out my pieces of cardstock so I can give you the measurements. But I didn't measure anything. I just used the dies to do my cutting. So we're going to start with our card, and this I just took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and cut it in half. So my card measures 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches, and I've taken it and scored it in half to make it a 5.5 by 4 1/4 inch card. And then I've gone ahead and scored it at the top. So now we're going to go ahead and add our next layer. And this is one of the layers from the card creator, and this layer is from the creator A. So this piece measures 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I've gone ahead and inked my edges using the Gathered Twigs Distress ink. So now we're going to get our ATG gun out, and we're going to get some tape on here, and we're going to tape our layer to our card. So I'm going to get some tape all the way around, and then across. So I want to open up my card, and then I'm just going to lay this down. So I'm going to open that out, and we're going to lay it down. And as you can see, it's just going to leave about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And then I'm just going to press down. I really like this card creator because I don't have to do any measuring. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add our next layer, which would be this layer right here. Now this cardstock is from this paper pack by 7 Gypsies. It's Venice 6x6 is what it's called. And I've had this for a while. I believe I bought this at Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago during one of my paper hauls when the paper was 50% off. So that's going to be our next layer that we lay on top. And I once again used the card creator to cut this. And I'm sorry, the piece that I used for this piece actually came from layer B of the card creator. And then I have my next layer, which I'm going to lay on top, and I believe this one is from B2. I didn't write down which one because I was going back and forth with using the card creator between A and B. So this piece of cardstock, if you don't have the card creator, is 3 3/4 by 5 1/8. And this paper is double-sided, so we're going to be using this side today. So I'm going to, once again, get my tape on here, and then we'll take this layer down. So I'll bring my card in front of me, and I guess this really doesn't matter. The diamonds go both ways, so we're just going to lay that one down. So now we are ready to start adding our embellishments. And as I said, this is going to be a real quick and simple card. This can be used as a birthday card or a Father's Day card, but it's another masculine card. So now let's go ahead and start adding our next embellishment or layer. And what I have is this piece I'm going to place down here at the bottom, and this is also from the card creator. This is from layer B and also layer A. So I've gone ahead and taken that and die cutted it and then embossed it. And then I've stamped out birthday wishes, and this birthday wishes is from a Gina K design stamp set, and this stamp set, I believe it's called Taglines. So, and then I've taken and placed some brads that look like little buttons. I'm going to bring that up so you can see it in each corner. And I've stamped the birthday wishes using the Tim Holtz Gathered Twigs Distress ink. So we're going to get our tape along here, and then the other thing that I'm going to do is I always like to take my glue gun and put some glue on here where I have my brads, just so I can make sure that this is going to adhere down. So now that we have them on there, I'm going to place this about right here on my card, like so. And then I'm just going to press down. So now the last thing we want to add on the front of our card is I've gone ahead and cut out these little gears, and I've cut out two. I have to find out what happened to the other one. Okay, everybody, I found it. So I've cut out these gears, and this is from the Tim Holtz Gadget Gears die, and so I've cut out this one and this one. And what I cut this out with is this real wood paper that I got at Michael's, and it was actually on the clearance rack. I wish I'd gotten more of it. I only got one piece because I didn't know what I was going to do with it. So I've cut it out with that, and I've taken it and inked the edges using the Gathered Twigs again. So I'm just going to place one here in the corner and then one down here. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add these little, they're called candies, and I apologize for the glare. And we're going to add those. But first we need to just go ahead and put our gear down. So this is actually self-adhesive, so I don't have to, or maybe it isn't. Okay, everybody, so I guess I found out it is not self-adhesive. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and put some pop dots on the back. So let's go ahead and get our backing off, and then we can add this to our card. So I'm going to just line this up and place it right here in the corner and press down. Now I didn't put any pop dots on this one. I'm just going to kind of eyeball this, and I'm going to have it sitting right there. So I'm going to get some glue on here, and I'm only going to put glue on partially on it, because it's going to sit up anyway because this one is already popped up. So now we can add our little candies here in the middle. So I'll put a little pool of glue and then just pop that down in there like so. And then we'll do the same thing for the other one. Put a pool of glue. And then I'm going to just pop that down. And that one kind of sat right on the top there. So that's it for the front of our card. So now let's go ahead and do our embellishments for the inside. So what I've done is I've cut another piece of cardstock using the card creator, and this piece measures 3.5 by 4 7/8. And I've stamped out a greeting, and the first one is from the TPC Studio stamp set. It's just a little stamp set that I picked up at Michael's, and sorry for this glare. And then the other stamp at the bottom, Have a Wonderful Birthday, is a Ink-a-Dink-a-Doo stamp set that looks like this, and it is called Nostalgia. So I've already got that stamped out using the gathered twigs again, and we're just going to grab our Tombow for this and get some tape. And then we're going to add this to our card. Like so. And then I've taken my Spellbinders die, the square, and cut out 2 squares. And we're going to add, and then I cut them in half. So I'm going to add these in the corner, or each corner of the card, just to use up my scraps that I had from on the front. I don't like to waste paper, and I always say if you can use your scraps, do use them. So we'll place one right here in this corner, and then we'll go ahead and place one down in each one of these corners, like so. So let's get some tape on here. And get one in this corner, and then we'll tape down the other one in the other corner. And then our card will be done. No bling this time, but I did put the candies on there. So that's it, everybody. This is the finished birthday card. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.